Hey y'all. So if you follow me on Instagram, I told you guys I'd be making a video about the houses and astrology, and I wanted to make this video because when I started studying astrology, I was kind of confused on what the houses even meant. And it wasn't until I got connected with other people who understood it more that made it click in my mind. And then when I got my own time of birth, then I was able to understand the houses even more. But basically in astrology, if you don't even know anything, it's more than just the month that you were born in. A lot of people stop there and think that's what astrology is, and that's why a lot of people don't really, I wouldn't say believe in it, or just a lot of people just may not ascribe to it. But it's pretty deep because it relates to all things in life, and you don't need it to understand life. But if your brain works in a technical kind of way that you need to put an image to things, it can really help you understand things. It can help you understand the relationships that you have with other people, and how you can benefit from them, and which ones might be potentially dangerous or beneficial, or it just really helps you understand, especially if you have another person's time of birth along with your own. You can really see how your charts line up and how you both will impact each other, and you'll understand that through a synastry or composite chart. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to talk about houses. So yeah, in your natal chart, you have 12 houses. And it looks like a pie, a cheesecake, actually, a cheesecake. And it's basically a wheel of fortune. You know, in the TV shows with the Wheel of Fortune, there's this circle with these little pins on them, and they spin it, and it keeps spinning, and then it stops. Wherever that stops is like the moment that you're born in this earth. But yeah, there's 12 houses, and I'm going to read a diagram of the 12 houses just to tell you what it means. And I can actually flip the screen. Or can I? I don't know if I can flip the screen. Okay, maybe I can. I'm not on this. But I'll just read it. The first house says I am, awareness of self. So it's going to represent your appearance, your outward personality. Second house is I have, personal resources. It represents money, possession, values, skills. The third house is I think, immediate environment. It represents mental activity, learning, siblings, and communication. I nurture is the fourth house, your inner world. It represents home, parents, roots as in your hereditary roots, inner security. The fifth house is romance, children, fun, and creativity, and it's the saying is I serve, your personal creativity. The sixth house is I serve as well, but it's relating to your daily life, and it represents work, health, service, self-improvement. The seventh house is I partner, awareness of others. So it represents marriage and other partnerships. And the eighth house is I circulate, shared resources. It represents sex, death, letting go, regeneration, other people's money, and sharing. The ninth house is I explore, expanded horizons. It represents higher education, philosophy, publishing, religion, travel, law. The 10th house is I achieve, the outer world. It represents career, status, reputation, vocational purpose, taking power. 11th house is I aspire. It's group contribution, and it represents friends, groups, goals, aspirations. The 12th house is I dream, which is your spiritual life, and it represents solitude, institutions, transcendence, and self-sabotage. Now, after reading through all of those, I realized I'm going to have to make more than one video. But, after hearing what those 12 houses represent, I'll also tell you that each house carries the flavor of a zodiac sign. So the first house I am was representing Aries, because Aries people are very self-aware. They may not even be that aware of other people. They're aware of their goals, what they're here to do, what they want, their own appearance, and how they individually present themselves in this world. And so that's why it has that energy over that house. Or even the second house representing Taurus, money, possession, value, skills. I have Taurus people were really fixated on foundation and security through material things. Cancer is more so, Cancer is the fourth house, and it's more so representative of security, of like their emotional nature, but also through security of like all forms. And even if we look at the seventh house, representing marriage and other partnerships, that's Libra. And Libra is very much so about relating to others so that they can understand how they relate to themselves, or just the importance that they play in this world. They learn a lot through relating to other people's about themselves. But yeah, that's a quick overview. I'm going to make another video right after this one, going into detail about these houses. I'm not like super planned out. I'm kind of spontaneous with this, so I was thinking like it would be cool to focus a video on each house individually, but I'm gonna try to do as many as I can in one video. But I will take it slower in the next video, and we'll start off with the first house and what that really represents. So yeah, maybe this will become a series. But thanks for watching. I am going to follow this up with another video, so stay tuned, and like, share, and comment. What'd you think? What would you like me to expound on? And I guess a lot of people have been asking me to talk about their signs, so I will do that during this series. I'll expound on the sign, the house, and I want to, before I end it, I just want to say that when you have your time of birth, your first house will be different than Aries. Aries is the first house, but like it's like spinning the wheel of fortune. And I want to relate it to a car. It's like when someone's driving, the driver's seat doesn't move. The person who's driving the car might change. Different people might drive the car, but it will always be the same seat. So I have a Virgo rising, so like when I'm sitting in that driver's seat, that seat is Virgo. But if someone with a Libra rising got in that seat, now that driver's seat is Libra. It doesn't change the fact that it's the driver's seat, but the energy over the driver's seat has changed. I'm gonna go into that in the next video, so yeah, stay tuned.